Alright, we're back. Continuing our rampage here with Nova and Zala, the last group of two. And they just do not get along well at all. Zala's ridiculously hostile all the time, and Nova doesn't take any shit from anybody. So it's just a recipe for disaster right from the beginning. I guess I should have gone through my binder full of women more carefully before I matched these two up. But, so now we're going to get up here, and now this is pretty challenging because, as we saw last time, Zala is controlled by the computer. So for these sequences where it's the two of them, you're really only controlling one character, and you're hoping that she does what she needs to do. But on the other hand, it's, her attacks are almost completely offensive. Like, she's got no curing stuff or increased resistance or anything like that. I think she does have an attack buff, but she never winds up using it. I think because the computer just always wants to attack. Now, in this case, I had to mix up this battle a little bit to make it more feasible. There was, because fighting these two cavalry guys, or just these two, was very hard. So, Zala busts out some chaos dust, which is an item that you can get occasionally in the game that causes confusion on the enemies, and that shifts the odds pretty drastically in their favor. So we're going to just keep pummeling these guys with magic until they drop, and that is what has happened. Yeah. So now we're in the last of the towers here, and if you've been following this, you probably know who we're going to encounter next simply by process of elimination. Zala says the crystal is just asking for it. And here comes Stock, the final member of the recon, I don't know what the recon boss is, or whatever you want to call him. Stock is a weird dude. And it's probably the weirdest character I've ever written. He just babbles, he has weird speech things, little verbal tics that he does. I don't really know what what the deal was, but when he fights alongside the other two, Locke and TSB, he's typically the healer type. He's got a lot of healing spells, and he can buff himself, as you're seeing. And so, in this case, he can take a long time to defeat because he's got a very powerful curing spell that he uses. And man, Zala goes through magic points fast. So yeah, that's wait, he's been on the attack for the last few turns, but he probably will cure himself again before too long. Alright. There we go. We can cure too. Oh, look at this. It's curing all around. But, eventually we'll wear him down. I mean, we can do more damage in a turn than he can, than he can restore with his move. Plus, every time he chooses to attack, it's another, opening for us. Man, we're both getting low on the magic points. I'm going to have to seriously hit up the item shop once this whole thing is done. Let's use that. Why not? Hey, I've never seen that animation before. It works, too. The Circle of Light. The orbs that you can find cast the strongest spell of whatever element that they're, that they represent. So, in a regular game, when you hadn't seen the Circle of Light spell, was pretty cool, but now, of course, you see it all the time because we have turns at level 50. So now they're regrouping again. They can cross the bridge, and now they're going to stay in their groups and continue to go through the jail. That's at the end of this whole strip of galleon buildings. And so we're going to continue with Nova and Zala. They need some, JC's ethers don't do shit. Need something better. Giga ethers? Yeah, it's a little bit, but still, man, when you're dealing with this many magic points, especially Nova, she is stacked when it comes to magic. Alright, so, got some guys waiting for us. And then we have an incident here where, she gets hit with water and just has a little freak out. And Nova has to sort of defend her by herself, and but Zala, kind of gets the better of her fear and comes comes back, and we're going to teach these guys some lessons in pain and agony. Yeah, see, computer Zala is pretty vicious. It's just constant attack. I mean, if I had any other attacks, not attacks, but any other skills that did different things, I don't know if they'd ever be used. Alright, but we took them out pretty handily. And the way the jail is that there's like these little areas where people of different races are imprisoned, and you can let them out. You usually have to fight some guys to do it, and then there'll be a little mini boss at the end. Oh man, I just can't believe how long this goes. I mean, we're not even gonna finish it with this episode. We're gonna need another one. I'm not sure, why I felt like we needed something like this long, this much fighting. I guess I just wanted to really give the characters a chance to show off. So we let those guys out, and we gotta fill up magic points yet again. This is gonna be quite a problem. Let's see, I don't have anything better than those Gigi Ethers in terms of magic. I'm going through them really quick, but I guess we can stick on that for now. Alright, so we go up here, and this is a summoner, and there's a bunch of these fights where you fight the summoner and his whatever creature you called up. In this case, it's that beast right there. Is it Chimera or Chimera? I don't know. I hear different ones all the time. But yeah, so the sorcerer went down pretty quickly, and then we gotta keep pounding on this guy. I don't think the summons have too many hit points. They look really fearsome, and that's pretty much why I had this series of fights, because I just had all these monster graphics that I really wanted to get in there. And so that's what I did. Oh, he blew our minds with his mighty roar, and then he couldn't stand up to that assault for long. And so we're good with this section. Nova and Zala can break, and then we'll go back over to Turnus and Alco, who are going through here. And if you try to go through the wrong door, they say that they're not supposed to go that way. But we gotta cut down the time here, so no screwing around. Alright, so these two guys should go down pretty quick, thanks to the old lightning magic. Let's see if I can kill one again with the instant death move. That's really handy. Damn. Oh well. Alco's regular attack is so weak. Figure bow and arrow would do a little more damage than that. It's just his attack stat is so low. Alright, so that's the Hail of Arrows is tight though. It's pretty reliable. Okay, man, we're getting crazy buffs doing this. Oh, more action. This should be no problem though. These guys are pretty good when it comes to the physical attacks, and that's pretty much what you need when you're fighting these sorcerer guys. They're highly resistant to magic, but a few really tough physical moves and they go down like little babies. Let's see. Guess we should cure. Or maybe not. That guy went down. Okay. Another jail. Let's let them out. Or not. The heck? Wait a minute. What? That's weird. I don't know why that didn't happen, but just assume that they escaped. That's what's supposed to happen. So now we're going to fight another summoned creature, a water elemental. And but we happen to have a thunder mage here, a lightning mage here, so we're going to do some serious damage. But of course, it cuts both ways. I mean, the water stuff is going to hurt Turnus pretty badly too. It's just so bloody showdown with Alco here to do some curing and some arrow shooting. Boy, that circle of light eats my magic, though. Guess we'll have to fill it up again. And then I'll do that. I say strong thunder hits, like in the regular game you don't have those really strong lightning moves in this part, so that's quite an advantage. And now for Galdar and Mina, who get along just so well. And looks like we got some guys waiting for us up there. Well, they're all looking okay. Just could use a little bit of healing. Die, Minotaur scum. Ay. These guys, man, they need some material. Alright, so we'll just keep pounding on them with our combination of powerful wind magic and serious crits. Thanks to Galdar. Those crits are legend among the few people that played this anyway. I think there's like a gag about it in Master of the Wind, actually, in the brief period where they appear, as their younger selves. I think somebody makes a joke about Galdar's axe being, absurdly powerful. Man, that was like 3 crits in a row. Did you see that? That is epic stuff. And then, okay, so we gotta do some more curing, because it got a little roughed up during that exchange. At least I got a lot of these high potions, so that's not a problem. And they do a lot of good healing, too. No, just a bunch of scouts? Get out of here with that shit. You guys gonna go down with a single, I don't know, friggin' spell. Trying to be economic about this. Not waste too much magic points since I'm running out of those friggin' ethers. That doesn't help. The damn night bolt siphons off magic. Alright, so finish these 2 off with just regular hits. That's not gonna help you, buddy. Boom. Nothing can protect you from the crits. Okay. And, alright, so now we have, another jail here. I'm sure you've seen the pattern. This one's got monkey. Man, that's an old reference. I think that's Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Pretty sure that's what that's a reference to. Alright, so now we have this scene up here where another galleon talks shit about Minotaurs, and he's about to cast a spell on Mina, but Galdar steps in and takes the hit, which kind of blows this guy's mind because Minotaurs are supposed to suck. They're not supposed to do anything cool ever. And it's melting his brain. And Galdar just completely makes him look like an idiot. And now he's gonna get, an axe in his skull for too long. But he is a summoner, so he's gonna call up a great turtle. Which, I mean, come on, look at that battler. That thing is awesome. But we're gonna card for no good once we're done with the sorcerer here. I mean, this team is just very powerful, especially when you have them all maxed out. Oh, man. Critical hit gets through that turtle's shell. He's building strength to do something, man. No, that was what... Man. I'm not impressed by the Great Turtle. The Great Turtle is not so great. It might need to be demoted to good. Alright, well, it looks like we're done here for now. And next time we will conclude this rampage. Peace.